live in the building. Out here in Florida, Orlando, you know. Shouts to all of the sites I'm on right now, as usual. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, follow, share, all that good shit for the brother. I'm on 10 sites as usual. So make sure whatever site you on, you definitely fuck with the ball. And it's Sunday, so I didn't call this lunch break confessions because obviously I'm not on lunch break. It's Sunday. I'm off today, but I still feel the need to, come out here and drop some jewels for the people. So that's what it is. Anybody that's tuning in, y'all fucking with me right now. Make sure y'all definitely leave comments about what I'm talking about. I'm trying to wait for my Periscope to pop up, but it's always one or two of them that just don't want to fucking do what they supposed to do on this shit, man. But we gonna get into it like this. Hold on one second, though. Make sure I'm right before I start talking this shit. Should be freezing and all type of shit. All right, shouts to my Facebook fam too. I see I'm on Facebook right now. Smoking on a fat blunt, and we gonna talk about crabs in the barrel. That's what I said I want to talk to the people about because I promote a lot of artists. Coast to coast, hood to hood. I promote a lot of artists, like a lot of artists. It's a lot of artists that I've promoted that I don't promote no more. There's a lot of artists that's doing their thing right now. They big. They doing it big right now, And I respect that, but I do notice that they got a lot of crabs in the barrel, man. I got a lot of crabs in the barrel against me. I see a lot of people, and a lot of y'all people don't even know that you are a crab in the barrel. A lot of people don't even know what the fuck that means. They hear it, but they don't know what that shit means. And if you ever seen crabs in the barrel, or even cook some crabs in a big ass pot, you'll notice if you see a crab climbing up out of that barrel or that pot, another crab gonna grab his leg and pull him back in. But in reality, the crab is not trying to pull him back in. He's trying to pull himself up over this person, over this other crab. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what they mean by crabs in the barrel. And if you do an experiment, you'll see that that's what they do. If they see another crab that's almost out, they grab him and try to pull themselves up too. But in reality, you pull him back down. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of y'all is doing to people and don't even know it, man. A lot of y'all people, men and women, y'all in relationships with somebody that's trying to do something, that's trying to build something, that's trying to do more than work a 9 to 5 job all their life. They want to build something. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all try to stop them from doing that. Some of y'all don't even know. Some of y'all do know. But some of y'all don't know that y'all are crabs in barrels. It's just like a lot of these stars, a lot of famous people. When you hear people say, "Oh, they can't come back to their hood. They forgot where they came from," and I don't fuck with him because he forgot where he came from and all that old dumb shit. But in reality, a lot of y'all people was crabs in the barrel to that person, and that's why he can't come back. Y'all mad at this man or this woman because they came up and you didn't come up. So you want them to pull you up. You want them to acknowledge you and say, "All right, you made it. Now help us make it." But in reality, none of y'all helped that person make it. Y'all kept y'all beat them down. Y'all told them, "Oh, what they doing is not gonna never work," and you don't sound good. You need to make your sound better. And like I have a lot of people that tell me I need this camera and I need that camera and I need this and I need that. But none of them people ain't gonna help me get that. They're not gonna help you buy nothing. They're not gonna help you gain nothing. They're not gonna help you network. A lot of people know people that can help you in your situation and they don't even help you. They don't call him up and say, "Hey, my man is doing this, and he's real good or this and that." A lot of people rather shit on you before they help you, and that's a crab in the barrel. You know somebody in your hood. I don't care who I'm talking to right now. People know what I'm talking about. Everybody got somebody in their hood that's trying to do something. It don't even got to be music, but most of the time it's music. It don't got to be just a rapper. Sometimes it's R&B singers or musicians, whatever it may be, and you don't back them up. You won't come to their show if it's not free. The show ain't free. It could be your cousin, it could be your brother, your sister. You want a discount, you want a freebie. The ticket's only $10 in the back. You know what I'm saying? Because when Beyonce comes, Jay-Z comes down, Drake who from Philly that his people was always giving me his mix CDs, the Flamers. The first Flamer all the way down to the last Flamer. Styles had all those Flamers when I was a bootlegger, CD man, whatever you want to call it. And whenever he dropped a new Flamer, Styles was one of the first people to get them shits. And I'm out in the hoods, not just Philly, Jersey, New York, everywhere. Not just selling Meek Mill shit either. I'm talking about included in all my underworld shit. But yeah, Meek Mill was up in that mix. And then he blew up. Boom. Rick Ross came to Philly, and next thing you know, Meek Mill was a household name. You feel what I'm saying? And I watch how now people in Philly act towards the Meek Mill, act towards him. I watch how famous. Man, did I just shut? Okay. I thought I had shut my shit off. But I watch how he got famous, and I'm pretty sure he could still go back to Philly and all, but he got so many haters now. He got so many more haters now of people who don't fuck with Meek Mill for whatever reason. And for what? What did he do to y'all? He kept going and he got what he was supposed to get. And he probably thinks about the people that was there for him and holds them down. He's not going to hold down people who was telling him your rhymes ain't good. I don't like them bars you spit. You ain't as hot as Cassidy. You ain't as hot as the next nigga. That's what people go through, man, in this game. Like I said, I promote a lot of artists. And honestly, I hope all my artists make it for real. I don't, the artists I promote, real motherfuckers. I can't say nobody in the sense that I'm promoting right now is a fraud. And I'm promoting a lot of artists. You come to my show, you rap, Underworld Radio, you're going to hear a lot of good music, you're going to see a lot of good videos from the artists who's really trying to be out here and do this shit. A lot of people went to school, so mainly their families, mainly their friends, people you went to school and grew up with. They won't support you until you make it. Then when you make it, they hate on you more because you ain't I'm saying? And I remember when I first moved to Philly, I'm from Jersey. I don't know nobody out here, out in Philly like that. But a lot of the people that I chilled with and was cool with, it's like everybody knew Beanie Siegel. Everybody knew Beanie Siegel when I came out there. And it's like, oh, he's a bitch. He ain't like that. And I grew up with him. I went to school with him. Nobody had nothing good to say about Beanie Siegel. Meanwhile, I'm a fan. I'm like, yo, Beans is my nigga. Nah, fuck Beans. He can't come to the hood. He this and he that. And I'm like, why do fuck do people from your hood hate on you? I'm from North, Brick City. I wonder if niggas in North, Brick City is hating on me right now. Even though I ain't nobody, but I'm doing my thing. But I wonder if my niggas or people just hating on me right now. I heard so many stories about BD Siegel when I moved out there where I was like, well, damn, is he really BD Siegel? Is they talking about the same nigga and shit? You know what I'm saying? But I learned to use my own brain to define what I need to know. So I never lost no love for Beans. Still one of my favorite artists. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm talking about. Crabs in a barrel, man. And we can sit around and say, oh, black people this and black people. It ain't black people, it's everybody, man. You got white motherfuckers that's crabs in the motherfucking barrel. You just not around them. Chinese motherfuckers, crabs in the barrel. You around black people. Try to do it. Black, black, black. Black people. Why? You really black people. Go live with around white people. Wow. Look at the same hood. And guarantee the same shit. Like, look a little different. Crabs in the barrel. And a lot of time it do be these godly people that be that way, man. Crabs in a barrel. Crabs in a barrel, man. They want to tell you God is a crab in a barrel. So maybe you'll believe that they're what they're telling you. So they'll tell you God is a crab in a barrel. God don't want you to do this. God wants you to stop. But let me ask y'all this. And this goes for the righteous people. The people that godly, that speak on God and follow the path of God. Because I talk to them a lot. Because I don't understand the things they do. But how can you determine whether God is telling somebody to do something or not? Keep going and you telling them to stop. What God is telling this person to do. That's the point. So how many of y'all godly people, righteous people can tell me how can you define and determine when God is using somebody? He was an alcoholic. He drank a lot. So God picked an alcoholic to build a ark to store all his people, the people he wanted to live, the animals he wanted to live. So he gets this alcoholic and he tells him to build this ark. Now I'm pretty sure he was. Well, that's my point. If he would use Noah for something that serious, and like I said, the person in your life is probably I'm not a righteous person. I'm a street person. You know what I'm saying, but I do believe in God. I pray to God. I praise God. You feel me? But I just don't do it like we was trained to do. I don't worship the Father the way we was trained to worship the Father. I don't believe in all the things that people told us we have to believe in. And even with Noah and the ark, I don't know if that's a true story. I don't know if that really happened. I don't know if the world actually was flooded before and he built the ark and all. I don't know none of that. You feel what I'm saying? And you actually don't know none of that either. You pastors, you deacons, you messengers, whatever you want to call yourselves, you don't know either. You was taught that. But the story can help you in your life. So I respect the story. I respect what they're teaching you strictly off that story of Noah and the ark. Now, if that really did happen, respect also. You know what I'm saying? If that really did happen, same as a lot of the stories in the Bible, a lot of the stories we follow, if they're not true, so what? They still help you in your life. But for us to sit around here in 2019 going into 2020 and just believe in anything we told, that's kind of ignorant to me. And I'm not like that. So I just use Noah and the ark because I do know the story and it makes sense. And you got a lot of people out here right now that God's probably using. Like y'all people think he only used the people that's in the Bible. You think he stopped when they stopped making the Bible, he stopped talking to people and telling people to do things. He probably telling you to do something right now that you ain't listening to. And you know he telling you to do it, but you won't do it because it don't seem godly. It don't seem like he would tell you to do this. Or you might be embarrassed. Like I said, man, that's the only reason I came on here to talk. Because I know a lot of people is dealing with this crabs in a barrel. I mean, I deal with the crab in a barrel shit, but I just know how to handle it a little better. I'm kind of solo with my shit, but I do shows every day. I'm constantly posting up things. I'm constantly posting up my promotions. I'm constantly posting up my shows. I'm constantly posting up, all type of stuff. You feel me? I'm posting up, things for your brain, mental shit. I don't got to use memes all the time. I'm saying shit from my head. A lot of people ignore that shit. They don't say nothing. You don't see them liking it. You don't see them sharing it. You don't see them commenting on the shit. But let me say some ignorant shit. Let me say some stupid ignorant shit. I got 100 comments and likes and shares and all that shit. And you want to talk now? That's what I'm talking about. Crabs in the barrel. Because them same people, they don't want to hear you doing good. They don't want to help you do better. They don't want to do none of that. What they want to do is come up and tell you how to come up. Like I said, people see me every day, man. I'm going to be doing a show later on. It's Sunday. I'll be doing a few shows today. You see how many crabs in the barrel is not going to show up. Or how many crabs in the barrel. Like right now, I'm on this joint right now. I'm saying all this shit. I'm talking, right? Motherfucker come up and say, yo, man, I don't like how your camera look. I don't like how your camera look. You feel me? Why you didn't get a haircut? Why you wear that shirt? This is the type of shit people want to talk about when somebody's talking some real shit. And the only thing you can focus on is why his camera look like that. Why he don't got a lot of views on it. So that's what I'm talking about, man. If you feel like any type of offense of what I'm saying because you know that you are a crab in a barrel, only thing you can do is stop being like that. Try to help a fellow man. Help a fellow man. Help somebody out sometime. Give somebody some words of encouragement instead of bringing them down. And if you feel like you have no words of encouragement, don't say nothing. Nothing. If you don't like a person's song when they make a new track and you don't like the song, it's not up to you to say, yo, that shit is whack. That song is corny. Now you could say nothing. Or you could say, you know what, man, you got that. That's a hype song or, anything. But people feel the need to bring another person down. A female could get their hair done and shit and be feeling full of themselves and somebody say, I don't like how it look. I don't like how it looks. Somebody lose 20 pounds. You might be motherfucking 200 pounds. You lose 20, 25 pounds and you feeling good about yourself. Like, yo, I lost 25 pounds. And somebody say you could lose more. Or I can't tell you lost 25 pounds. Crab in a barrel. And that's what we talking about right now. Crabs in a barrel, man. Some of y'all is crabs in a motherfucking barrel to your own kids. Your own kids. You won't big your own kid up. You say, no, I don't like that. I don't like what you drew. Or why you draw it like that. Where's the color at? Or whatever it may be. Crabs in a barrel, man. Well, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm going to get off of here. I only vent for so long and shit and say what I got to say. But hopefully people get the point and get the picture of what the fuck I be saying. Like, I'm not just on here just to talk. I'm on here to drop some jewels that can be recorded that you can watch later and basically say, yeah, he's keeping it real. It's true. Don't be a crab in a barrel. Don't be a crab in a barrel to your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your husband or your child, your best friend, supposedly. And, you like when I see people, like I got people right now that I don't know. I never met them before in my life. Don't know them. But every time I post something, especially when it's my shows and, my promotions, my CDs, whatever it may be, they share that shit every time. Every time. Not mainly because they like me or want to get with me or, want something out of me, something money or whatever the fuck it may be. No, it's like, help this brother. At least he ain't out in the streets selling drugs and robbing and stealing and being the typical black man that they say we are. He trying to build something. You know what I'm saying? He trying to do something. Yeah, I got a 9-to-5 job. I go to my 9-to-5. That shit ain't gonna save my life. You think I want to work for another motherfucker all my life? Fuck no. I take my ass to work, and when I come home, I work on my shit. That's how you do the shit. Meanwhile, I got a bunch of crabs in the barrel. I got a bunch of people who claim to have love for me and support and all that shit, and they don't do none of that. They rather say, "Oh, I don't be online like that." Well, I missed the show. I wish I could have came to the show. I wanted to come. I've been on my show for years. You miss every time. I don't get mad. I don't yell at them. I don't say, "Oh, fuck that. You don't want to support me." Hey, but if something was to happen where I am to accomplish all the things I'm trying to accomplish, you think I'm gonna be looking for them people? You think I'm gonna answer the phone when them people call me? You think I'm gonna give you free tickets or money or anything? You a crab in a barrel. Why would I let a crab in a barrel back into my life when I finally climbed out the shit? So I respect a lot of the famous people, the celebrity people, because I understand where they're coming from. When people hate on them from their own hood, you can't come back to your hood, man. You can't even come in your hood without getting robbed. Look at Nipsey Hussle, man. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to the brother, man. That's fucked up, man. The way people do people. Crabs in a fucking barrel. This man came back to his hood to try to do exactly what people don't do. Bring people up. He's a crab that got out of the fucking barrel and came back to the fucking barrel to try to reach in and help some of these people out of this fucking barrel. And what them people do? Shot them dead. You can't blame the white people for that. You can't blame the politicians for that. You can't blame nobody for that, man. Crabs in a fucking barrel, bro. It's fucked up that this man was doing all this shit. Now we gotta wait for another motherfucker to feel this way and try to help niggas out in the hood and teach niggas something and show niggas something to help people out and shit. And they gonna kill that man too. They did the same thing with Tupac. Kill a man because he talking too much, because he leading us, he teaching us. We got Malcolm X, we got Martin Luther King, we got all these people who cared enough about us to sacrifice their lives and say, look, I'm gonna teach them what they don't know. I'm gonna lead them where they won't go. I'm gonna show them some shit that they don't know about. And we be the first ones to backstab that person. First ones, man. We got people that actually raised a lot of us. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether it's music wise, people always call me when I'm on here. Whether it's music wise, whether it's motherfucking, whatever it may be, they try to help us. They try to help us. And we turn our back on them quick fast. Quick fast, man. How many motherfuckers was raised on Bill Cosby and the Cosby Show? How many motherfuckers out here know that a lot of people struggle, your moms, your dad, whoever it may be, they struggle to try to get that lifestyle, to live like those black people, to say, yo, these are some black people who live that life that we trying to strive for. Come on, man. About to get off here anyway, but damn. But that's what I'm talking about. It's like Bill Cosby. We don't know if he really did all the stuff they say he did. We don't know if those things are facts or true or oh he said it. He said it. Listen, man, it's politics in the game. It's politics in the game. Period. Now I'm not saying that rape is right and all that because that's what people will do. You'll miss everything I just said on this little half an hour, John, and say, oh, he's saying rape is good and are you fucking shitting me, yo? I respect no caveman, but facts is facts. Real is real. There's women out there right now that accuse people of rape that did not get raped or did not get raped by this person. Emmett Till, little boy. You feel what I'm saying? So Bill Cosby is somebody who we looked up to. His show is something that we could watch right now and raise our generation off of and say this how we trying to be. This how we could be. So instead they crushed this man. They say he did some stuff that we don't know if it really happened or how it happened or none of that. But what the first thing we as a people do, we turn our back on that man. Turn our back on him. We hate him now. We won't watch the show. They take the show off and all that shit. Crabs in the fucking barrel, man. If he did do that shit, it's fucked up. But like I said, 30 years ago, you can't prove that true. No evidence. Just with a bunch of people saying that I did this and you can lock me up for 30 years for that you cannot do that. So how did you lock Bill Cosby up and he got lawyers and shit and he's fucking Bill Cosby? Till I see a video of him doing some fucked up shit like we got on R. Kelly, Come on now, why is he not in jail yet? Why is he still walking around catching more charges, but he's not in jail? We know what he did. We got video. Shit keep popping up. You got witnesses. You got video. You got all type of shit going on. But R. Kelly still walking around dropping a new album, and we gonna buy the album too, right? Not me. I don't listen to industry music anyway, but it's still gonna go platinum. I bet you see him still do numbers, more numbers than the newest R&B singers. There's no way he should do more numbers than Chris Brown right now. Chris Brown just dropped the album. I don't care what y'all want to say about Chris Brown. Oh, he hit Rihanna. He did this. Man, it's more to shit. It's more to shit. I don't approve of men beating up women, but it's more to shit. You can't just tell me, oh, he beat Rihanna up just for nothing. Come on now. That's why I say we turn our back on motherfuckers, man. Them niggas want somebody out of the game. They know they can trade. They can make us trade on them. Easy. Put them in the spotlight. Look at Cat Williams. Where he at? Y'all don't fuck with Cat Williams no more, right? Because he weird. He crazy, right? Right. Exactly what I'm talking about. Same thing y'all did with Tupac. All this new Nipsey Hussle music coming out.